in today's video I am going to be talking to you about how to grow your hair. So as you can see, my hair has grown so much, it's a lot. And a lot of people have been asking me to do this video, so here I am. And also, when I say how are you guys doing, I actually mean it, because we're obviously stuck at home during the coronavirus and I really want to know how you guys are doing. So yeah, comment down below. So the first thing I wanted to say is you do not need an expensive hairdresser. Fun fact, I have never been to a hairdresser in my life. Never, ever, ever. Not for cutting it, not for dyeing it, not for anything. I always prefer to do things myself. That's just the type of person I am. I don't like getting people to do stuff for me, and I'm kind of like, I'm just a cheapskate. If I can do it myself, why should I pay someone else to do it? And I'm not saying that hairdressers are bad, like they're not. But if you're watching this video thinking, oh my god, please don't mention hairdressers because I'm broke, don't worry, because none of these tips involve you having to go to a hairdresser, especially now since we're in quarantine. Like, no one's going to their hairdressers now. Some of you guys might be watching this later than quarantine, which is like good, you know, in the future. But yes, so you don't need an expensive hairdresser to do your hair, but you can if it makes you feel comfortable and if you prefer trusting someone else to do your hair rather than yourself. So this video is actually mainly for curly hair, but if you don't have curly hair, you should still watch it because the tips are still going to be good for every hair type, but this is specifically for like curly afro hair texture. But you can try it on your hair and see what it does, because it may still work, like, girl. So in my opinion, the key to growing your hair is finding the best product. The two best brands for curly hair, in my opinion, and the most affordable ones out of all the hair products, are She Moisture. That's a bit more expensive, and then there's Cantu. Cantu is more affordable. You guys should try and research, watch a lot of videos, find people similar to your hair type and see what type of products they use for theirs, because I know that Cantu, and I'm not sure about She Moisture, but I know that Cantu does some products for wavy hair and some products for curly hair. So if your hair is more on the curly side, then you should obviously go for the curly side, and vice versa. So then out of those, you should get like 4 products and use each one like once at a time. If it's like a curly hair product, a conditioner, a spray, and see which ones are the best, and try and also use them together. Just experiment really until you find like the perfect combination and you're like, yes, your curls, your waves, whatever hair you have just looks the best. And then don't change it once you find the best combination of hair products. It could even be crossing brands. Like sometimes I use She Moisture. I prefer their hair masks over their hair products, and I prefer Cantu's hair products over their hair masks. You know what I'm saying? Having the best hair products is the key to growing your hair, because it'll make you love your hair, appreciate your hair, and you're more likely to actually moisturize your curls if you know that they're gonna look good. Because let's be honest here, doing hair can be a struggle. That's why I cut my hair. That is why I cut my hair, because I was just sick and tired. And on top of that, my hair was heat damaged, which is moving on to the third point. Do not use heat. Okay, yes, you can use heat, but use it to the minimum. I'm saying you can straighten your hair once a year, so you have to ration that. Then you can also diffuse your hair at times. I would say just diffuse your hair only when it's necessary, because you don't need to. Let it air dry. It looks even better when it's air dried, so there's no reason to diffuse your hair unless you're running late. So tip number 4, because this one before that was number 3, tie your hair loosely in your sleep. I have been doing this for years, which is why my hair has always grown long. Like I'm not comfortable with having my hair out when I sleep. It just makes me feel weird. So I either have my hair in a protective style like this, but most of the time you take out your hairstyle and you slap it in a bun, on the top of your head and go to sleep. And make sure that bun isn't too tight, because we don't want tension around the hairline. We don't want our edges to die. We want long healthy hair with long healthy edges, you know what I mean? So that is tip number 4. Tip number 5, trim your hair only when necessary. I admittedly don't remember the last time I cut my hair, and there is no reason to. There's literally no reason to. Like, my hair is healthy, and even if you see that your ends of your hair are dry, maybe that's because they're not moisturized. Like, put a bit of moisturizer, slap it on the ends, and see if your hair is still dry. If your hair is still dry, then your hair is actually like damaged. Sorry to break it to you, but yeah, it's fine. Then you can trim the ends of your hair, not all of your hair. It's not necessary. You're just gonna stop it from growing. I say, if you're gonna cut your hair, cut it once, then let it grow, let it breathe, okay? Because that's how hair works. It needs time to grow. You can't rush it at all. I'm being honest here. And also, it does have to do with genetics, so don't 100% rely on my information, because if you do not have good genes, then like obviously that will hinder the length your hair can grow to, and obviously some people are blessed more than others, so yeah, I'm sorry about that. But moving on to tip number 6, limit the amount of times you wash your hair. I wash my hair once a week, no more. Sometimes I do less. Lately I've been doing less. Sometimes I do it like every 2 weeks, and yeah, you remove the moisture, the natural oils from your hair by washing your hair too much. Especially for the people with curly hair, you understand that you're actually meant to wash your hair not as often. Don't overwash your hair, but also don't not wash your hair, because it makes your hair fresh. Tip number 7, this kind of links to number 6 because it's to do with washing your hair. So when you wash your hair, make sure you put a lot of conditioner in your hair, because you need to make sure your hair is moisturized, especially when you wash your hair, because that is when you're removing the natural oils from your head, your scalp, your whatever. Condition your hair a lot. And also, since you're detangling your hair after you wash, hopefully, then it should be easier to brush and detangle your hair after adding conditioner, because it just makes your hair strands smoother and silkier. So that is another reason why you should put a lot of conditioner in your hair after showering. Number 8, this is the last tip. Use hair masks. As I was saying before, I love She Moisture's hair masks more than Cantu's. And when I first dyed my hair, I was scared as hell, because I was thinking that over time my hair would just be dry and unmoisturized and whatnot because of dyeing my hair. So I would just slap on a mask and keep it in my hair for an hour. And I was caring more about keeping my hair protected than growing it, but it had growing benefits. So I would say that you guys should invest in hair masks if you really want to grow your hair, because it keeps them moisturized deep inside, and it's actually kind of fun to put them on, not gonna lie. But yeah, this is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoy this. Stay safe, and I love you guys. Bye.